Wish I could remember the look on your face.
Kita ketemu lagi ya, dan kali ini kita ngobrol lagi soal musik lah tentunya ya. Kalau soal kehidupan saya nggak ada yang menarik soalnya. Nah anyway, kita ngobrol barengan Fiji Blue. Jadi kalau misalnya kamu penasaran seperti apa, kenapa namanya kayak gitu, terus orangnya kayak mana, nah kamu jangan kemana-mana dulu, stay tune terus di 106.1 Cibro di Babab.
Hi Trevor, how do you do?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. So, what do you do on a daily basis?
Right off the bat, let's see. Recently, it's just been waking up and working on this project. Showering first, of course, but it's a combination of stressing out about the project, being very grateful about the upcoming music, and going to the beach. That is a daily basis.
Going to the beach?
Yes.
That's your favorite?
I love it. I do love it.
Why?
Honestly, I feel like, just the ocean, the fresh air, getting some sand in between the toes. I don't know. It just feels like a reset, especially with all the work we've been doing. But yeah, the ocean, it's a cool place to be. It's nice.
Everyone is talking about Fiji Blue. And everyone is always asked that, why Fiji Blue?
Why Fiji Blue?
Yeah, because whenever people don't know you, they think like, oh, this band is coming from Japan or something, like Fuji. Fuji.
Yeah.
Sounds like mountain.
Yeah, I mean, Fiji.
But you love beach.
Yeah, I love the beach. I mean, Fiji is an island off the South Pacific that is gorgeous, that I haven't been to, of course, that I want to so bad. But yeah, Fiji Blue is supposed to represent, like you said, like the beach and the tropical and like the vibe, just the good feelings that you get out of the color blue with the ocean and the sky and everything. I also love Fiji water, so it's kind of where it
That's why you love to go to the beach, right?
Exactly.
Okay, talking about your project. Whenever you start this project and talking about the TikTok phenomenon, how you respond to that?
I feel like, you have to be super conscious of what's going on, and TikTok is a huge platform right now. I've seen a lot of artists do some crazy things there. A lot of people that nobody heard of yesterday that are huge stars now. It's cool. It's super. It can be overwhelming sometimes. But at the same time, I'm trying to take it day by day and just learn what you can, artistically from it. But at the same time, just it is a fun app. It really is a cool place to share things and do all you can. But musically speaking, it's a great tool for artists to share their music and be heard.
Mm-hmm. Can we say that now TikTok as a one platform that be the identifier to a musician to become famous?
I think it can be definitely it can be definitely something that helps a musician become famous. Absolutely. I want to believe there's also a lot of ways, on the other side, organically, of course, that people can be heard and have other things, but it is absolutely a huge tool that people and musicians can use to, be heard by the masses. Just takes a lot of work and consistency as most things do. But yeah, it's crazy. TikTok's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking about music itself, what do you think if I say that everyone can be a musician? And then what can be the signifier if one is a good musician?
Oh man, I feel like everybody, if you want to be a musician, there's nobody that tells you can or can't. Whether they say if you're good or not is all subjective, of course, also. But yeah, I feel like that's a tough question. Anyone can be a musician. That's the best thing about music, I always say, and the worst thing is that anybody can do it. I say in the worst way only because there's a lot of people that, that might not even be the right thing to say. But I believe anybody can make music. I believe everybody should if they want to. And I don't know what an identifier of it being good. If more people than your mom likes it, then you're probably good. You just need one mom and one extra person. It should just matter for you, you know? As long as you're happy making music, that should be the most important part.
Okay. Talking about your music itself, do you have any plan to make a certain genre to be your identity?
Yeah, I feel like the cool thing that I love about the music that I'm a part of is that like it kind of lives in a lot of places. I definitely gravitate more towards like indie guitar songs and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I have influences of dance and some R&B stuff. And I don't know if there's one place I'd want to live, but I'm excited to tap more into those lanes and see what I can be a part of and make in those worlds.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think about the music industry itself? Like people nowadays tend to see that the music industry is quite promising instead of the popularity and then income or money, you can say. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole world and ecosystem. I feel like, you know, the music industry itself is filled with so many great people, and it's also filled with a lot of false promises. And I feel like, you know, the best thing you can do for yourself is really, you know, just release music, do yourself, be around people that believe and support in you at any level of, you know, musicality. But like the music industry itself it's changing every day. Like you said, TikTok now, people can make a song and blow it up on TikTok. They don't need a label. They can just have it go crazy there. But it's about sustainability that I really hold close to my heart. And that's building a fan base and what it takes to do that. And be honest with yourself, truly as a human and as an artist. But I'm going off on a tangent right now. Regardless, the music industry, it's a crazy place. It's a really, really crazy place filled with a lot of talented and also crazy people. It can go so many ways. So you just got to find your crew and hold them tight. Never let them go.
Okay, if we're talking about Fiji Blue itself, it's still the beginning. It's just the beginning, right? And how do you want it look like 10 years from now?
It's been so much work, but it really truly is, you know, for me, it's just the beginning of this. I haven't even released an album yet, but 10 years from now, I hope I'm on album 4, touring the world. That would be my dream. The one thing I love to do more than anything is play live. So I feel like just releasing music as much as possible and touring and meeting so many people around the world, not just here in the United States, but out in Indonesia, Southeast Asia, and so many places. And just, yeah, hopefully still playing. That's the goal, still be playing.
Okay. I heard that you two have different kind of music preference. How you two manage that?
Yeah, so, you know, I come more so from like the indie songwriter type of world, and Val, the producer, comes more so from the dance, electronic, house type of world. But, you know, our influences are changing every day, and us also as collaborators, we've blended our sounds and found something special. But, you know, it changes daily. You know, sometimes we're 100% on the same page and other times we're not. But I think that's also what makes the best collaborations, because you're challenging each other and doing that. But yeah, I really pride myself in taking this project, you know, with my two hands and moving forward as far as, you know, the sonics. I feel like I really have a lot to say and a lot of things I want to say. And I'm really grateful for everyone who supports me sonically and production wise. So I don't know if that answered that question, but you know what I mean.
Okay, let's move on to a little bit personal questions. Everyone is writing about love. And to you, what does love look like?
Oh, what does love look like? That's a big question. Let's see. If I had that answer, I'd be like a love guru. But to me, what love looks like, is almost unexplainable. I feel like it's just like that feeling that you get when you wake up next to a person and you don't even say anything. It's something deep in someone's eye that I can't even quite explain it.
Without you say anything, you're not a psychic, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. I feel like love is something that changes also every day, but as long as it's special to you, I feel like everyone's love is unique to their own viewpoint. So I don't know if I have the answer to that, but I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay. It takes two and then feel something. Who wrote that?
Who wrote the songs?
Mm-hmm.
Me. I write all the songs. That's my role in the project, and I hold the lyrics and the story so close to my heart. But yeah, I wrote both those songs.
Okay. Do you ever think about whenever you wrote that, like I said before, that everyone is talking about love. Everyone is writing music about love.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you ever feel that afraid to be compared to each other while you wrote that?
Yeah, I feel like, it's the most universal feeling is love. And I feel like, it's really easy to get lost in other people's perspectives of that. But I think that's what's so cool about music is you listen to different people kind of explaining what they're going through. And you can take certain parts like, oh, I feel that way too. Or, oh, I, have certain feelings that make me. It's a whole science experiment that I can't even put into words. But to me, yeah, writing about love is the most, generic but unique thing one can do if you do it well in a different, unique way. And that's what I try to do all the time. I also write songs not about love too. The next one that's coming out, it's called Dance When You Cry. It's a fun one that it isn't a love song, which is refreshing sometimes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you having me on here. Hi, I'm Trevor Dering from Fiji Blue, and you're listening to Geronimo FM.